Let's talk about car parks.
You mentioned in your presentation, and certainly on budget paper 3, page 27, it shows that the government plans to spend $60 million in 2018 and 19 on train station parking. And it was just an interesting clarification, and I'm fairly certain I know the answer, but with 2,000 car parks to be upgraded and built in key stations, I'm assuming a car park is an individual car space.
Yes.
Yeah, great. So that's 2,000 more cars. Yeah, that's right. 2,000 more cars across the entire network for separate areas of parking. And I just note that there's no further. There's no future planning for any further car parks. So that's it, 2,000, and you think that will meet the demands of the extensions of the lines and all the extra work?
No, thank you, Fiona, for your question. I mean, car parking is an important part of delivering a public transport service.
Yep.
And enabling people to be able to easily access their stations. Just to help clarify, and perhaps Jerome might want to supplement what I'm saying, the $60 million that's been provided in this year's budget will provide for more than 2,000, as you identified, car parks at a range of different stations. Those stations include Belgrave, Sandown Park, Epping and Craigieburn. That's not an exhaustive list. There will be others. They're the ones that there's been some planning work already undertaken, and we've identified that we can undertake the work at those stations. There will be other stations that will be able to be added to the list as we do further work. So the $60 million hasn't been already allocated. There's some capacity to add to that into the future. But that's not the beginning and the end of the work we do on car parking. I've mentioned on the level crossing removal program, the figure's not coming to me easily, but there is a significant number of new car parks have been added at stations as part of that work.
Have you done any assessment of how many car parks as part of that extra work? 700
additional.
Right.
And also on the regional network as well, we've been undertaking a significant amount of car parking works at a whole range of regional car parking, for example, at Ballarat as part of the new station precinct. Yep. There's 400 extra car parks, and I'm being advised that all up so far we are delivering 7,400 new and upgraded car parks across metro and regional. Great. This $60 million is a dedicated fund, but it's not
those identified ones. What we've seen in those Hurstbridge and South Morang line is that South Morang has become a bit of a poor cousin to Hurstbridge.
1 minute.
And this is causing, particularly around Clifton Hill and around that Northcote area, real issues. And I'm just wondering whether we will see any flow-on benefits to the South Morang line with the extra trains on Hurstbridge.
Yeah. Drone says we will. And
yeah.
So we're currently working on a series of timetable options to bring the new the Mernda extension into life, and that will enable us to bring some additional service onto the South Morang line and into the Hurstbridge line, and then we'll boost particular service into the Clifton Hill area.
Any idea when we'll know about that, Jerome?
I think we're still confirming and locking down the timescales as to when this project will be completed, and we're able to run those services.
So before November, but possibly.
We'll advise.
Yeah.
We're
Okay. Thank you.